So here we have some TFL, Transport for London, Coronation Memorabilia that we've found. So over the coronation weekend, King Charles and Queen Camilla were doing their announcements for the tube, reminding people to mind the gap. And on some of the roundels, on some of the central stations, they were turned into croundels, so they had a crown on top of their roundel. So we've got a few things here to look at. So let's take a look first at this little booklet I've got here. So this is was handed out on the day of the coronation. It's a travel advice booklet, and it's a reminder of what was given out for the 1953 coronation of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. So as you can see, it's got the coronation logo on, and it's beautifully decorated with the four nation symbols, and it's got the TFL roundel on. And oh, look here, it says limited edition. As I say, it was just handed out at stations on Saturday the 6th of May, so the day of the coronation. So if we open it up, I mean, look at the colours. It's beautiful, red, white and blue. And you've got the thistle, the shamrock, daffodil, rose, beautifully bordering the little booklet. So it says, "Welcome. We are delighted to welcome Londoners and visitors alike to the capital this weekend as we celebrate the coronation of their Majesties, King Charles III and Queen Camilla. We are all looking forward to a brilliant weekend and will be joining the party with some special activities. Over the weekend, thousands of people will visit London, and teams at Transport for London, TFL, train operators and Network Rail are closely working together to get everyone where they need to be. Central London will be very busy, so please plan ahead, allow more time for your journey, and check our real-time information for the latest updates on our services." Bet they didn't have that back in 1953, did they? Whether you are heading to watch the procession in person or on one of the big screens or just soaking up the party atmosphere, in most cases walking is likely to be the best way to get around. And so then it explains it's got some travel ambassadors who will be around to help. And then it explains about how you can watch the procession. There are viewing areas, but then there are also screens in Hyde Park, Green Park and St James's Park. And then this is a bit of travel advice, explaining that you can actually walk quite a lot of places. I think often when you don't know London very well, it's very easy just to get the tube, but quite a lot of it is walkable once you start to work out where things are. So if we open up the booklet, oh, hang on, I missed a page over here, didn't I? Does that say anything? Let's have a look. That's just explaining that how you can walk to quite a lot of places in London, and saying that if you didn't need to head home straight away, it might be best just to wait a little bit later. So if we open up the map, you can see, like in 1953, it's showing the procession route. So if I zoom in, you can see it's outlined in gold. So it's down the Mall and down Whitehall to Westminster Abbey. And it shows how St James's Park station is closed and Hyde Park Corner is exit only. So quite important information. And then it shows you how far it is to walk places. So here it's just a 20-minute walk, and then you've got 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes. Sometimes a little bit easier than cramming on a tube or a train. But you can see how the procession route is a lot shorter than Her Majesty's, so that contrasts with the 1953 advice leaflet. So if I flip this over, so you can see the little bit that we looked at, and then on the back you have a tube map of the centre of central London with all the various keys for all the different lines there are. So it's a really gorgeous little booklet and very special because they were just handing them out. So then over here we came across some badges which I think were being handed out to the TFL staff because we didn't find them on sale anywhere. Let's have a closer look. So I just love these. These are two very unique badges, aren't they? So look at this one. So this is a navy blue colour, and as you can see there's a crown on the top. So like the crown that they introduced for the Coronation weekend, which I think is a lovely little touch, a lovely idea. And then this one's a lot bigger, and this is the Elizabeth line. It's got the crown for the crowned, but it also has got writing on King Charles III, Coronation 6th of May 2023. So I think that's really beautiful. And a lovely memento, really, isn't it? So those are the two badges, both beautiful, but quite different. And then my final TFL merchandise was this poster. So this is a limited edition TFL poster, which they've released 500 of them, and it's really beautiful. And it's to commemorate the posters that were released for Her Majesty's coronation back in 1953. So for this one, you can see it's got the crown, making the crownle. And this roundel is made up of all the tube lines and networks across the TFL network. So everything is represented, all the colours are represented here, which I think's really lovely, the way they've pulled it together in this very fun and contemporary design. So if I carry on down, celebrating the coronation of Their Majesties King Charles III and Queen Camilla, 6th of May 2023. Then you've got Mayor of London, the coronation logo and the Transport for London logo. So I think that is a beautifully designed poster and a lovely memento as well for the coronation. So there we go. I think that's really, really clever what they did there with the crownels, don't you? Let me know if you've spotted any crownels. I'm not sure how long they're going to be around, or if you spotted any of these posters around in the tube stations. I've been keeping my eyes open. I did see one at Oxford Circus, and I saw several crownels at Bond Street, which you may have seen in my other video. Anyway, I thought that was rather interesting. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.